Right, we're trying something new. I'm using this new arm that I have fitted onto the end of my... So I don't know how well it's going to go because the wire is short. But we will see. And hopefully it won't get in the way. Oh dear, too much. Right, I'm just going to fold that back. These sheets that I'm using are the Royal Mail ones. The ones that I got free from the Ujima post office. Right, it's a bit chilly today. Right, so where are we? We are now on... We've got those down there as well, haven't we? But we're doing this one first. Right. Let's do whichever one I see first. Oh dear, you keep yawning. Right, let me see. I've got a load of straight. D. We might as well continue D, the theme. There are no, this is very hard considering. What is that? Is that a bead? It is a bead. Drill even. There are no ABs in this one. So, I don't know how many I'm going to get to doing. This camera is kind of in the way. And there's no real light that I can... Oh. Incredibly sticky. Oh dear, come on. Right. Prime that a bit more. This isn't proving too well, is it? Well, certainly not with my thing is that this, because this is I mean, look how sticky that is. Because it's a double-sided tape job, it's incredibly sticky. So I think I'm just going to have to do it one at a time. Oh dear, it's a lot harder this way. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, I should have set off the timer. Okay, well, I shall work this out somehow. So what's everybody been up to? We're definitely in April showers. We've just had an amazing downpour. I just love the sound of rain when you're inside. Oh my word, has anybody else been suffering with the electric gas 1st of April mayhem? Yesterday, my smart electric smart meter went bananas on me, and it's still going bananas. I've just decided to let it be. It keeps taking money away, then giving me more money, and I've just left it be. It's saying I've got a lot of money there now, so it seems like it might have all caught up, because I have paid it a lot over the past whatever. But I never got round to doing my gas reading, because the whole site seemed to... Well, I'm with Scottish Power, but Scottish Power went down big time. You'd have thought they'd have sussed it out, really, wouldn't you? But hey, they didn't. But Yeah, I hope you can see this, because it'd be just my luck that I'm doing it and you can't see it. Yes, you can. And are we close enough? Because I'll tell you what, this is the angle poise one arm that I did a video on. So I'm rather impressed with it. Oh dear, sorry. But where it is, it's more easier to get knocked. So every now and then you're probably going to get shaking. Right, I think I'm going to have to use one of my new boats because that one needs a clean out. I've just got to remember which drawer I put it in. Ah, there it is. Because that one was a little bit dirty and a little bit... This one is my new boat. It's from Amazon. I got 3 of them. I keep thinking I could do with a sort of one of those mat things to hold out there, but then it'd probably no doubt just fall to the bottom. Right, so which number are we on, or letter are we on next? Let's do... Well... Let's do the yellow one, the wavy line. 945, that is. Oh dear, I can't believe I've ordered all those extra paintings in the Diamond Art Club sale. Oh my word. What was I thinking of? Oh, and talking of which, sales, oh dear. Heaven and Earth were having a sale on their charts. So I picked up 3. 2 I'd been looking at for a while. I only went for the mini ones because I wouldn't get around to doing the large ones. And who knows, I might not even get around to doing the mini ones. But at least I've got them. I've just got to print them out and then download them to my pattern keeper. So at least I've got them. And they are Which Way, the Which Way, and Galaxy Girl, the mini variants, and the one that I've been wanting for ages and ages and ages, and that is Josephine Wall's Joie de Vivre. So I'm very happy. At least I've got them. I mean, the Which Way one I've also got in my basket, as in the kit from Diamond Art Club. So I will still get that one, because what I would like to do is a comparison. Because if I remember rightly, the Which Way one on Heaven and Earth has 80 colours. Whereas the Diamond Art Club has between 40 and 50, I think. So it'd be interesting to see the differences. Might take me a while to do it. But, yes. Oh dear. This camera right in the middle is a bit of a pain, really. But I might have to play around and see which ways it because it's sort of right in the centre of my field of vision, so I'm having to do things from the side. But it is nice to be doing this kit again. This picture, this is the Modao Zhuxi's version of the Untamed of Wei Ying and Lanzhan. Oh, this is why I prefer poured glue. If you get the chance to, get a poured glue one. It's more forgiving. and it's sticky enough, but not too sticky. Considering I've had this one for a couple of years, a good possibly 3 years. It's amazingly sticky. Right, I think I'm just going to go under here a bit. Just while I have this out, because I want to get these. Yeah. Well, I ordered some cabochons, and they were these cabochons with space type themes. You know, swirling universes and all this kind of stuff. They look really good on the picture, but in the real, they are not as nice. So I've put in a return, and I've just ordered some plain cabochon, glass cabochons, and some backs for them to go on. So then I can have a play around, but I'll have to use my own pictures. So I'm just hoping that I have a 20-inch punch somewhere. Not 20-inch punch, a 20 millimeter punch. I mean, I made the mistake of getting a punch, spending an arm and a leg on a proper industrialish size punch, handheld punch, that is. It's like 30 quid, which I think was very excessive for a punch. But it was from AliExpress, and in the UK they were anything from like 50 quid. And to go for my badge making machine. And you know, I worked it out and thought, yep, that's the one. I only worked it out wrong, didn't I? Because the punch was supposed to cut the pictures, which would then fit on the tray thing, on the appliance thing, and it's the same size, and it needed to be a little bit bigger than the badge. So the badge was 37 mil, and the punch that came, even though I thought I'd done it right by what they were telling me I needed, it was wrong. So I'm now left with a sort of a 37 mil punch that is no good really. So unless I find something which I need, which I can use a 37 mil punch on, it's another one of those items that will just gather dust alongside the heat press that I have. I wasn't going to do down this bit. Oh dear. Look at all these D's. Oh, I want to do them, so I think I might just get the D's out again. But that's when I said block booking. What am I thinking? This is a the O2 Arena. But well, it needs to be done. It's crazy because these little squares look so little. And you just sort of think, wow, I wonder how many drills it's taking to fill it. Considering I'm still, I think after I've done this row, I'd probably be about halfway through. Granted, I took the majority of last year out from doing it because I was in hospital, etc., and recovering. But well, Oh, I had a nasty toothache yesterday. It keeps coming and going. It was throbbing away. I thought, oh God, I'm going to have an infection. But you clean your teeth very carefully in that corner, and so the toothpaste, if there's a hole in your tooth, the toothpaste will sort of like block it. It's the only thing that I found that really works to blocking it properly. And then I did that thoroughly to make sure there's nothing caught around the back there, because sometimes when cleaning your teeth, brushing your teeth, you don't do it totally properly, and certain bits get sort of missed, or you know, not taken the time over that you need. And then I swirled it with the Wisdom antibacterial mouthwash, and that seems to work for a bit. So I'll have to keep doing that until Monday. I've tried phoning my dentists up, but you just keep getting the engaged tone, or the tone that they get. Every now and then they have phone issues, and they say, oh, it's their line, but to be honest, I think it's just that they just decide not to answer, so they don't answer, and put it down to that. Because if I was business and I'd kept having those kind of issues, I would be demanding they do something about it properly, or taking my business elsewhere, which it's easy to do now. So I don't think it's how they say it is, because let's face it, they're a business. Can you really afford to miss out on people booking appointments that way? Because if people then have to think, oh, I've got to make an effort and get there, go in myself, it's sort of, they put it off, and they think, oh, I can't be bothered. So Monday I shall be in town, so I shall deal with it Monday. I shall go in and see them and book it then. So in the meantime, I shall just keep on doing what I am doing, and suffering and everything else. Nothing worse than having toothache. I just get quite bad toothache, and I lost quite a few teeth through that. Because I'm also anxious, and I get depression, but I get anxiety and panic attacks, and I clench my teeth a lot, and so they weaken over time, and then it was just like they started crumbling on me, literally crumbling, and I was spitting out teeth bits, you know, and it was just like one of my dreams. You know, I get dreams of my teeth falling out, and I'm leaning over a sink and I'm literally spitting them out, and the more I'm spitting them out, the more my mouth's filling up. That's the dream I get, and the pain with it is horrendous. But usually after I've had that dream, within 1 to 6 months, 1 to 3 months, 1 to 5 months, definitely no more than 1 to 6 months, someone I know dies. And depending on how painful it is, me spitting the teeth out and my mouth just filling up again, so it's like choking me, depends on how close they are to me. So yes, but this time it was in the flesh. It was not a dream, it was happening. And oh my word, I was just spitting my teeth out, it seemed, every 2 seconds, and wherever I touched, my tongue touched on a tooth, it would go and just crumble away. But the pain that I got from it was, oh my God. And yeah, that's from clenching teeth too much. So it's, which then of course knocks your confidence, because you then got teeth missing. I mean, it was where I had a bridge before, so I lost the bridge, which was built on top of 2 crowns. So those 2 went, and then there was another 2 that went. So it was, yeah, I've lost on one side. But I keep thinking of that Pam Ayres. See, if you brought up in the 70s, you'd remember her a lot, because she was sort of the thing then. And it was, oh, I wished I looked after my teeth as they foamed in the bubbles beneath. And I can't remember the rest, or I do occasionally, but I wish I looked after my teeth as they foamed in the bubbles beneath. Trying nights I'm crying. Yeah, something, I can't remember it. But it's, you just sort of think, ooh. But hey, could be worse, as they say. Yes, so I keep wondering, oh my word, which order I'm going to be doing my diamond paintings. I've got the Tiny Apps Decision Maker on my tablet, which I have for my diamond painting. I bought myself a tablet. There was another thing that I shouldn't have got really, but I was desperate and I couldn't wait any longer for Pattern Keeper to get its act together to complete the iPad iOS version of Pattern Keeper. So I got myself a tablet, and it's just primarily going to be used for diamond painting bits, so I don't clog it up with all kinds of nonsense. So that's that. And I put the app Tiny Decisions on it, so I should be adding all those ones that I bought in the Bogo sale at Diamond Art Club. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I did 2 of them in the Bogo, so it's buy one get one free. And then I had 4 in my basket previously, and I got those as well, using a discount code, of course. I won't do it without a discount code, but crumbs. I've got enough to get myself 50 quid off, $50 off of in my points, but I'm gonna save those up until I get $100 off, and I think that'll make it more sense. Yes, so it's, I won't ever do the exchange it for the free postage or any of those, because to make it worthwhile in the UK anyway, I always you get 2 at a time. You don't just buy one, because it makes sense, because then you get free postage anyway. So why did I fill that up? I've basically come to the bottom. What am I doing? I'm just keeping on going, aren't I? That's all I'm doing. I'm just going and going and going until I get right to the bottom. But I'm not going to. That was daft. I'm putting those back. I'm going to change colour. But yes. Oh dear, I did a lot of filming yesterday. I was exhausted from it, only to find that, I hope this isn't doing it again. No. Let's see, I'm going to keep an eye on how long it's taking me. This is 24 minutes. So I shall go on. I shall do this area, and then I shall stop. So hopefully that'll be enough that the gadget won't muck up. I've got to take off all the film, and not keep it in my iCloud. I've got to remove it from the iCloud onto my PC, and then I can remove it from my phone, because they say if you remove things from your phone, it gets taken off. Oh, was that wobbling? Off your iCloud, which isn't very good. Sorry if I gave you a bit of seasickness then. It doesn't help. It's because I've got my hand and of course the what's it called? The arm of the camera thing, my phone, is on the easel. So you will get the odd shake. But it'd be interesting to see how much shake and whether there's an other place that I can put it, like maybe attached to the table. But I think that'll probably get more in the way. Yeah, so we'll see what gives. Let's try a bit of multi-tool. Which at this angle is very hard. I renewed the wax in the not the wax, the glue dot in this multi-placer yesterday. So it's definitely a lot better. This is certainly making it a little bit easier. I love this this canvas. It is so clearly printed. You know, I have no issues whatsoever with the print. You know, it is very clear. And all the squares are definitely, you know, equal and square, even. Oh, get in. He went in and then went out. Oh, got to that middle one again. So it always seems to be the middle one that sort of... Yeah. Tapped on the old jumperoonie. Oh, heck. But yes, it's I shall then continue this off screen, off cam, because while I'm sat here I might as well, because I don't often get to sit in here because it's sort of tucked away and it's quite a tight space. So and then I've got the telly on the table as well, so I can plug in a you know, and watch YouTube on it, or Netflix or something like that. Yes, this is coming along. Right. It's horizontal. I don't really like doing these horizontal. I mean, I do it, obviously, because sometimes you just have to, but I'm more of a vertical girl. There we go. It does look a bit crooked, but I will straighten it out. Probably when I've finished the painting and I'm doing my sort of, oh dear, what's going on there? Checks. Yes, there are some spaces in this canvas, which is part of the glue problem. So nothing to do with like the canvas per se and the print, you know, thing, but it's the double-sided tape. It gets a bit slimy, and so things slide a bit. It's like, you know, that bit's missing a bit of glue. But get in there, thank you. If you rock the pen from one side to the other like this, whoops, badoink, it does help in picking up and placing. It's like you're giving each bit, but it doesn't help with the middle when you have to keep. I see what's going on. The glue dot is shifting. Not good when that happens. So I've got to push it in further, because glue dots start shrinking after a while, and so it gives issues. Oh, can you hear the rain? It's lovely when it's on the roof. Definite April showers. Oh, wow. So, do you like this picture? It was an AliExpress one, and it wasn't really cheap. It was I just dropped a bead, a drill even. Yeah, it wasn't a cheap one. But for the size, I can't remember how big it is, but it's very big. Oops, sorry. Yes, we'll see how well this experiment goes with using this arm. I think last time I used a tripod, but I couldn't get as close. This is another slimy bit. Just won't let me go. I don't think it's slimy when it acts with a one placer, but it just doesn't stick. It won't let you. Yes, it could be the drill, I suppose, but these drills are, it's only the black ones I seem to have a real issue with curved edges, and, you know, so it's just trying to, you know, get the corners to sit, which is, you know, mainly why things slide, I suppose. But oh dear, They are all D's, aren't they? Suddenly I had a horrible thought. Was that a G? I don't think I've got any G's in this though. Not little ones. Oh, well. I'm well aware of this arm bouncing. Now the iPhone's supposed to have some sort of anti whatever it is. I can't remember what it is. You know, the not like smart focus, but the one that sort of anti-wave or anti-wobble thing, like some cameras have. Oh, cameras. I used to love my Sony Cybershot DC73, I think it was. It was a really old one, but boy, that was a flipping good camera. I loved it until it started playing up, as in, I mean, it did last long time, but it was the shutter kept sticking and it wouldn't switch on. But it was the best one. It didn't have this anti whatever, you know, wobble mode facility. Or if it did, it actually did work. As not, because I prefer not to use that, because I used to shake the camera, waving it from side to side as I clicked the button, and I would get the most amazing pictures just from that sort of, you know, movement going across like that with just my camera. And I'll just be, you know, like click, 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 and it would take it. It wouldn't try and you know, give you a perfect picture. It would give you the wobble, which is what I wanted. So yes, but then all the other cameras that I've had like that, you know, I even got the next one up of Cybershot, hoping that it would be similar, but no, that one's got one of the anti-wobble things. And yes, you supposedly be able to turn it off, but it doesn't kind of work. You've got no sort of mid-click power to it. Yes. And I found that this phone, well, for years I used to have a Samsung Galaxy SE something or other. Was that an iPhone? SE. No, it's the one I had before was a Samsung Galaxy one of the sort of first ones. The cameras on that were amazing, but they've got loads better, and now I've got an iPhone. It's wowzers. Oh, no drill. Right, I must get a move on with this, because I don't want the camera to suddenly disappear and not save anything. Right. I think because I'm starting to worry, I might just switch that. Oh, look at that. It landed straight back in the tray. Right, let's just get these on quickly. Yes. I'm just wondering, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? I suppose I've got a chicken tikka masala. Or I might have, I really love it. It's, I've got gluten-free spaghetti, so I cook that up, and then a separate pan. Oh, I put a bit of olive oil in the spaghetti while I'm cooking it, so it's sort of supposed to help separate it. And in the frying pan, then I cook up some bacon lardons, some mushrooms. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl. Oh dear. Yes, so I cook up some bacon lardons, some mushrooms, some either petit pois, or I have one of those steam bag fresh bags, which I then, you know, because you nuke though. Oh God, what have I done there? Steam fresh bags, which I'll nuke till they're done. And then, so I'd fry all those up. Then I would get out the old Philadelphia, grind a bit of black pepper in the, and season it, and then add a very big generous dollop of Philadelphia, full fat, don't want any of the other stuff, into it. Stir it all around until it's sort of melted a bit. Not that it, because the mushrooms can make it turn a bit grey, so you don't want to do that too much. And then I throw in the veg, mix it again, and then I throw on top the spaghetti once it's drained, and mix it all in so it's all got a generous coating. And oh my God, that is yummy, yummy, scrummy. So tasty. Problem is, it's so moreish that I you know, it's supposed to last me 2 sessions, and I suppose in theory it does, but I would have some at lunch and then I'll have the rest for my supper. And it's so quick. Another one of my quick recipes, which is another delicious sort of nice one, especially for a wintry lunch or whatever, and it's so quick as well. And that is, I throw in some chicken pieces or whatever else I've got in my fridge, ham chunks, not the wafer thin ham, you know, the ham chunks. Or you can put in a bit of your Sunday dinner, you know, your bit of leftover chicken or meat, pork. And then I would add bacon lardons, again, mainly with chicken this is. So for the chicken version, I would have bacon lardons, chicken, and then I would, in my measuring jug, I would get a stock pot. So a normal stock pot, throw it in the measuring jug, add the required amount of boiling water, and then I would, in that same jug, I would add some petit pois, and but you can add any veg you want. Petit pois, I mean, you can add one of those, another one of those steam bags if you wanted. And then yes, so you've got about half a pint of liquid, and yes, it will go cold because you're adding frozen peas. And then I will throw that in with the mix, in with it all, so it's all heating through. And then I will get one of those Tilda nuclear ice packets and do that. And then I will, for the first portion of it, I will add a bed of rice into a bowl, and then once it's cooked, the rest of it's heated through, I will then ladle on a good dollop of the stuff, you know, the food, and then with the leftover rice, because you know you've got about half a pouch, 3/4 of a pouch left, I would put that in the saucepan with the mix, and let it soak it up. It goes in the fridge, and then I'll have that the next day, and the rice has soaked up all the juices of the stock, but it's still very moist. And then I would just reheat, and it is lovely. So that's just bacon and chicken. You can add a bit of cheese grated on the top if you want. That's nice. And then ground black pepper on the, you know, on the very top. Yummy. Yeah, so we want 3721. I'm just going to do this and then that's it for on screen. Yes, so there we have it. And they're very easy and quick to make, literally, you know. Boil a kettle. The rice packets take 2.5 minutes in the old, where did that one go? 2.5 minutes in the old nuking machine. Yeah, so you're looking at what, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, if that, which I think's pretty quick. Yeah. Sometimes you just look in the fridge and you think, what have I got? What do I want? And as a snack, I'll do like a mock pizza, which is, I would get 2 slices of bread. I usually get it out of the freezer, so it's both frozen slices. I would place them back to back, obviously, so you've got 2, and put them in one compartment of the toaster, so they get browned only on one side each. And then I will put them on the grill pan thing, and with the ungrilled bit up, and I will put a bit of tomato puree on, add some cheese, perhaps slice a bit of mushroom, bit of ham, you can have wafer thin ham or whatever, or a bit of pepperoni or whatever, and a salami, and then add some more cheese, and then I would put it under the grill until it's nicely done, ready, and then take that out, and there's a nice little snack. I'll just drop those. Right, so I've done that. I've just got to go and roller it. But yes, there we go. So I'm hoping that this is fine. So on that note, I will say thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And if you're a fan of the Untamed, let me know down below who your favourite character is and why. Thank you then. Bye bye.